Oh, I didn't know it locked behind me.
Why did you leave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. Alright, let's run through this again.
Okay.
We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy
Oh shit, I brought it up
janitor,
here.
who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
What the fuck? What the hell is this shit? Okay, Chuck Brody. Chuck. See. Monday, September 18th, 1972. Festival disaster, big wheel breaks, 15 injured. Who is to blame? Gallows Creek Harvest Festival closed early this year after a tragedy struck. Only hours after opening, the big wheel broke free from its supports and rolled through town. An investigation is currently underway. More on page 12. Okay. Alright. Call for donations to help Chuck Brody. Former Gallows High School football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster late last year. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet. Pun not intended. Drop tickets in the bucket below. Thanks. Flu for thought. Local doctor Kay Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot ASAP. Flu season is upon us. 84 is no different than any other year. Make sure you get protected. Nothing on Rebecca. Mine myself 1969 has been great years so far. Staff surge at power stations. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff and record hire 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. Marriage announcements. We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein on 30th May 1970. Best wishes for the happy couple. Congratulations. 1977, Gallows reporter, Tuesday, July 19, 1970. Crime scene impounded. Criminal operation shut down. 24 arrests inside. Informant walks free. Police have today finally put an end to the long-running car thieving scheme syndicate. The arrests were made after a member gave up information on their co-conspirators to investigators. The informant, who asked to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as R.A., has walked free with no charges. I wonder if R.A. No. Justice for festival victims. The 2-year investigation into the festival accident concluded. Investigators blamed 2 engineers that were contracted with the local power station. Lead engineer Ant Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various construction mistakes. They have been ordered to do community service for a total. Okay, so Williams. Gallows reporter. There's a Beep beep, look out, tragedy, 5 dead, 16 injured after brakes fail on bus. Tragedy struck Gallows Creek yesterday afternoon after a bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek locals Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, Mr. P. Stein, Mrs. K. Stein, and Mrs. J. Mildred. Police have asked for privacy for the families of the victims. The incident is not being treated as suspicious. Okay, well, so Kim's dead. Game day, Gallows Creek High versus Division 2, Saturday, 8th March. Kickoff official day magazine. Gallows Creek Real Estate, Saturday, March 22nd. Trailer for sale cheap, sale price $10,000 a lot. Sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I just want to get out of here. Please buy it. Do you care about health and safety? Good. Then come on down to your link featuring special mystery guest, the lead engineer responsible for the Gallows Creek Harvest Festival disaster in 1972. Okay, so this is good right here, right? This is 87, yep. So he is currently the convention center. That's this guy. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews warned citizens to look out for suspicious behavior after a couple car thefts. Crime wave of 70 will be stopped. I can assure you we must work together to bring down this criminal. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's Gas and Repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new owner claims it will keep me busy on an evening. He asked to remain anonymous. Diary of a car thief. Police informant tell. Wednesday, 1987. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author of the tell-all book Diary of a Car Thief moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life. She stole our cars and then she stole our time and money, said the review Jim Randy last year. Okay. Okay, well, Kim's dead. Rebecca's in New York. This guy... I don't know about this guy.
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
But where is this taking place? Quiet Ridge Health and Safety Convention. In case I get it wrong, I'm gonna save it, because these don't really tell me anything.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
That's why I saved it.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Ant.
Aunt Williams.
And where will I find them?
The power station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One
I don't know if that's right. I'm just going off because he already had the power station thing by Aunt Williams' name.
Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but they say there isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who?
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board, one moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
What? I'm pretty sure it's Ant. Because he's blamed for the thing. This person was stealing cars, but they're in New York. So it can't be them. But they did buy the gas station and the trailer thing. Who the f is at the hospital? This guy? Let's try it. Oh! He won the lottery. Okay. Okay. So then what does that have to do with the... I think he's at the power station. This person's dead. So... let's say Chuck Brody at the gas station. Let's try that one.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Let's do it.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, Name first. Who do you think the target
What's
is?
his name?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
Forget what?
forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck.
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on. We're getting a call.
Hello?
Oh, I got it right.
Chuck!
Forrest! The whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I put that on
Fire
over
will
down
kill
here.
me. I've got to get to the hospital.
What the hell did?
I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man. I can't thank you enough, but yeah, I gotta go.
Why was he after
Wait,
Chuck? He was
Damn
injured.
it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
I guess I didn't see a man who won. I guess I missed that part. But that's still. I don't know why. Why would he come after Chuck though? He was
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead
because
of
Chuck was
Stop the
injured.
killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep, like I said, I need to
So
handle all
why
these
would he not
calls.
come after
Maybe
the
start
people
with
that
creepy
were
mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a
responsible?
lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Well, this person, it's not Kim because she's dead. Rebecca's in New York. So, I don't know why he didn't go after this guy. That's why I was like, there's no, I don't know, see, there was no convention center. Oh. Yeah, I know. I reloaded so I could save him. But that was... I must have missed something because I don't see why he would go after Chuck. Because there's... I don't know, that's weird. That was a weird choice. Maybe I missed something down here. Maybe that's why I'm coming back down here. Maybe I'll see more about why he's picking these people, because that was confusing. Like, why'd he pick Chuck?
The key. Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
The hell is that? There must have been something down here. Maybe I missed something? That was an odd choice. So I don't feel bad for reloading that because that didn't... I don't know. There's gotta be more to it. Guessing this Goes to that other door across the hall here.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Okay.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
George Barrow,
Fuck.
1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the Whistling Man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Okay.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Okay.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death. Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Before I do that, there's another side I wanted to check out. Okie dokie. Man, Forrest, you brave as shit, dude.
If you're listening to this, then who likes to stay
A new vinyl for my collection.
I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst, and I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say than I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this. Now this has to be
It is
important.
the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recorded? Shut it off.
What the fuck? Wish I could carry more than 2 items.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently.
Is it Dawn? Shit, I wasn't listening. Was it
I
Dawn?
don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait,
You lied?
the caller from earlier. When we had to call the takeout restaurants. Wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
Yeah.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
Well,
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek.
huh.
He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident, and they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.